Hey y'all, if you have an afternoon in this printable kit, you can create this whimsical folio with me. It's the perfect way to unwind and add something beautiful to your junk journal stash. Before we dive into assembly, let me show you what we're making. This folio is packed with coordinating ephemera from the Wild Strawberries collection. I love how these colors ties everything together. It makes the whole project feel so polished, even though it only takes an afternoon to assemble. And this project is a great scrap buster. It has loads of opportunity for adding different embellishments and really making it your own. In this video, I am doing a very quick walkthrough of how to assemble this, but I do have a longer version, and I also have a full tutorial that goes along with the kit if you do choose to purchase it. So when I was designing this, I wanted to make something that you could actually just finish in one afternoon, like something that has a clear beginning and a clear end. And I love big journal projects, but sometimes I just want to sit down with a cup of tea, spend a couple of hours making something pretty, and have a finished piece ready to tuck into a journal. And like, this is perfect for that. Like lately, with all of the things that I've been designing for my shop, I'm really trying to focus on making things that give you opportunity for creativity, but also are guided so that when you sit down to make something, you're not just completely overwhelmed with supplies and ideas. That you have something that's a really good starting point and something that, in this case, has a clear end and a clear beginning. And doing things this way actually has a lot of benefits for me too. I've talked a lot about art and self care and mental health here on my channel, and designing things this way gives me a clear beginning and end. I have so many ideas. I'm sure you do too, and so many just creative endeavors that I could pursue that picking something each month to put into my digital subscription and making sure that like I finish that thing and I follow through with it. And then I also get to, pass that on to somebody else to do as well. Really helps me kind of focus and keep myself from going all over the place. If you're super creative, I'm sure you've experienced this too, where you just have so many ideas and you just can't get them all out and then you never finish anything. And so in designing these projects, that's really been my goal of one, keeping myself focused and also helping other people stay focused as well, while also getting to have that gratification of completing a project and having something to show for it on the end, and also not getting so overwhelmed with the idea of all the pretty craft supplies and all of the pretty things that you just got and then having no idea what to do with them. And then when you have these completed projects, like we all have stuff stashed that we have, for some of us, me in particular, I'm talking about me, have things that you have been holding onto for ages and coveted and, have been waiting for like that perfect moment to use. I think these projects, with the nature of being guided, but also having so much room for your own take on it and your own embellishments and things, is a great way to use those things that you already have in a kind of focused way, while also, like I said, having a project that you didn't just buy a bunch of craft supplies and are like, these are gorgeous. And then they sit on your shelf for a year or, 10. I literally have been going through my studio and I found stuff that I have had. I'm not kidding, for like 15 years. And I've been looking at it going, you know what? I think it's time. I think it's time to use these things. And so that's really the heart behind these guided projects. They're meant to give you a place to start, a clear finishing point, and permission to actually use those beautiful supplies that you've been saving up. And I just don't think that those vintage papers or that lace or those favorite printables that you have become more special by sitting on the shelf. They become special when they become part of our own stories. I would love to know, what's that one supply you've been saving because it felt just too pretty or precious to use? Leave me a comment and let me know. I have a feeling that we all have something tucked away that's been waiting for the right project. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, and make sure to go check out the next videos where I'm sharing more of the projects in the Strawberry Fields collection, and make sure to go check out the comments in the description for lots of fun stuff. See you next time. Bye.